think it's a number of different things. If you look at crime trends across the country, these things have been happening in Chicago, Detroit, New Orleans, larger cities for a number of years. Just like a fashion trend, eventually those things will trickle into your rural communities. And that's what's happened. If you put that together with the accessibility and the availability of guns, it is a recipe for disaster. It is a recipe for disaster. And I think that, and we've been talking about this for a number of weeks. It is so easy for these young people to get guns. You know, one of my fears came to light this past week when I found that these young people are now going to gun shows, purchasing weapons. And there's limited paperwork involved with those transactions. And so you've got the accessibility and the availability of guns. Again, what's happening in those larger cities is now trickling into our communities. One of the other things that we're facing, and both the sheriff and I have talked about this, I've talked with other sheriffs and police chiefs across the state. They're also wrestling with the same thing. Victims don't want to cooperate. The person that got shot knows who the person is that shot him, but won't tell us who it is. We've got people who live in these communities who are unwilling to give us the information that we need in order to go after these folks. I believe that they believe that we can do some sort of hocus pocus investigation and just come up with stuff and have these folks arrested. It doesn't work like that. And my question to those folks that have been unwilling and uncooperative at this point, my question to them is this: do you think your community is safer with those folks still in it? They need to be in jail. Your community is not safer with those folks still out there doing what they're doing. We don't care how we get the information. Send it anonymously. We've got Crime Stoppers. You can call up here and just give us the information. For God's sake, send a letter. I don't care. We just want the information so we can get these folks off the streets. That's all we want.